Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on this show to recap Smackdown from tonight. This show... Oh god, it wasn't good. It was not good. I saw from the spoilers it wasn't going to be good. I didn't think it was going to be any good, and yeah. It was awful tonight. I'm going to give Smackdown like a 4, maybe a 4 out of 10. I guess it managed to have both Survivor Series and the upcoming Saturday Night's main event at the same time. You know, we got 2 matches. The last time was now tournament, a War Games advantage bout, an elimination match to close the show. The 5-on-5 contest had some fun moments. The best thing of the show was probably, I guess, Charlotte and Asuka. But this PLE coming up tomorrow doesn't appear to have anything that could be potentially groundbreaking for WWE. So let's hope the company has a surprise or two in store at some point. Another few surprises, but I'm going to give this show like a 4 or so out of 10. It was just a lifeless, boring show like SmackDown normally is, man. That's just awful. And tape shows normally aren't great. Like triple fraud. Road Dogg, who the fuck runs SmackDown, failed in his booking yet again to make anything worth watching on SmackDown. Holidays be damned. No excuse to be lazy. And these holiday shows just feel lazy. Like, I know it's a tape show, but still, dude. SmackDown just does not have anything creative at all right now. If you were looking for more of a reason to care about Survivor Series, this was not the show for you. I am thankful for a lot of things. I am not thankful for this episode here tonight of Friday Night Smackdown. Thing I'm not thankful for. November 28th edition. Just terrible, man. Let's go over this little card here tonight. No, I didn't really see any tweets throughout this show. That's how boring it was. And the main event featuring, and you know when the main event is featuring the MFT, 20-0, it's not good. Not good, no. It's awful, man. So, let's start here. November 28th edition. Survivor Series takes place tomorrow, which means it's almost time for the annual War Games matches. I mean, I'm sure everyone's surprised. So, however, we had a traditional Survivor Series elimination match that made a return on Friday when Solo Sikoa and his MFT took on Sami Zayn, Shit-Stain Nakamura, Ray Phoenix, and the Motor City Machine Guns. Didn't really care about this match. It's kind of hard to care about Solo Sikoa and the MFT. Don't really care about anybody else on the other team besides like Sami Zayn and maybe Ray Phoenix. So, take a look at everything that happened. This isn't going to be too long of a review. It's just kind of a boring show. I just want to get through. Let's recap. Start off. Yeet. Jey Uso. Everyone's favorite wrestler. Versus Rusev. So SmackDown had opened with a War Games preview before LA Knight was told backstage who would be facing a mystery opponent. The last time is now tournament due to Sheamus being injured. But the semifinals of the tournament also kicked off the show with Rusev taking on Jey Uso. The Bulgarian Brute immediately took control, hit a superplex for an early 2 count. This is one of those matches that's hard to judge. Nothing they did look bad, but they also didn't do anything to make this stand out. It felt very paint by numbers. I mean, the best part of the match was Rusev kicking out with a spear at 1, but he wasn't able to make enough of a comeback. Main event. Like how they call him main event, but he always feels like he opens the show. He scored the win with an Uso splash to advance. It's a fine match. There was nothing bad. It was just meh. Look, Rusev is a valuable talent, but WWE doesn't seem to know what to do with him. A run as a tag team with someone might be a good idea to freshen him up a bit, maybe. I don't know, but this was fine, I guess. There was nothing bad, but there was nothing that made this shit stand out, honestly. Then next, LA Knight versus the mystery opponent. Drum roll, please. The Miz. The Miz. I saw this in the spoilers. I'm like, The Miz? Like, Lord. So The Miz was shown tricking Aldis into selecting him to be the mystery opponent for night. Well, after a break, though, before that, Chelsea Green came out to celebrate winning the U.S. title a few weeks ago. Jade Cargill came out and put her down with Jada to end the short segment. Why? Why? Aren't they both heels? Why is... this makes no sense. Road Dogg, put the fucking pin down. Like, they're both heels and they're champions. It literally makes no sense. Unless they're having Jade be a tweener, but she's a fucking heel. Pointless segment. But the next match was LA Knight taking on The Miz. The way The Miz got this bout was funny, though, but it was probably the least satisfying surprise that he could have booked. These are two guys who both know how to work with just about anyone, so it wasn't surprising to see them find their groove right away. It was unfortunate that the mystery opponent was a disappointing reveal, and the match was followed was as predictable as it gets, because what's WWE's motto? Play it safe. Or at least it's what I'm saying their motto is, because that's all they do is play it safe and predictable. Besides Maxine winning the Intercontinental Championship, which was a bit of a surprise, I'm glad they at least went something unpredictable with that, but still, it was just, for the most part, they go safe. If you're, just list The Miz, LA Knight versus The Miz. Don't put it as a mystery opponent and get people's hopes up just for it to be the fucking Miz. LA Knight wins. He worked his way back into the tournament. The Miz did. Didn't help him in the end. Knight hits the BFT to get the win. Advance. Asuka versus Charlotte. Definitely the best match of the show, I thought. They met in a singles match this week to determine which women's team would have the advantage heading into War Games. They took their time, sized each other up a bit before wrestling each other down the mat. Charlotte took control as the show went to break. These two have always worked well together, and this time was no exception. This won't end up being in their top matches, but it's definitely a step up from their two bouts that came before it on this show. Asuka accidentally missed a crew member instead of Charlotte, and this led to the Queen getting the pin, which will earn the advantage for her team at War Games. So Charlotte defeats Asuka. And actually, Charlotte hit one of her better moonsaults. Remember her moonsaults used to suck, hit one of her better ones tonight. Let's get to the main event. This week's main event, 10-man Survivor Series elimination. Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, Tongaloa, Tala Tonga, JC Mateo. Took on Sami Zayn, Rey Fenix, Chris Sabin, Alex Shelley. Took longer than expected for the first elimination to happen, and having it be the biggest powerhouse on the MFT was a bit surprising. After a few eliminations, it came down to Zayn being alone against Tala, Tama, and Solo. From that point, it's pretty one-sided. Zayn tried his best, but three opponents was too much for him to overcome. He managed to eliminate Tama and Tala before Sikoa finally got the better of him with a Samoan spot. So the MFTs defeated Zayn's team. It was solid, I guess. This match got started with only 22 minutes left in the show, but they didn't try to rush things. Too many people used a red and black color scheme. Only Phoenix wore something different with his blue gear. But it wasn't a good show, man. It's just SmackDown's so miserable to watch. I have more fun recapping Monday Night Raw. Every week I'm on SmackDown. It's either just okay or just not good. Just like tonight, not good. And I didn't really see many people tweeting about SmackDown tonight, so that tells you it wasn't, like, good, so. Apparently Triple H's show is pretty fucking insane tonight, so. There's something in wrestling that's good, but. I'll be here tomorrow with Survivor Series. Hopefully we get a really good premium live event. So, yeah, that's all I'm going to say, man. Leave a like, comment, subscribe for more. Peace, and I'll see you for Survivor Series. Leave your thoughts, Smackdown in the comments below.